guys, welcome back to the new video. This is called Automate the Boring Stuff with Python, and this video is all about creating and running the programs which are given in the books of this given the book. So the first program we will be doing it today. What I have noticed is this book is, first of all, it's very plain, and it's basically for everyone who wants to do some kind of a coding. You don't need to be a software programmer for this, and it is actually sufficient for the Excel working you guys are doing, and it's basically for any graduate who deals with computer programming or a computer application in his everyday life, and it will be helpful for that person to automate all the stuffs which he do, like copying, pasting, and all those things. So I will be starting this new series where we will calculate each and every step of this particular book, and the problems we will be facing on this book. So this book, so if a person who has no knowledge of any coding language, he will always get stuck. But the fact is that this book is practically made for a noob. But still, we know whenever issue kind of environment setups and installing new libraries, this comes into picture, we always get stuck. So let's start with this. Let's see how we will be going and dealing with this problem. So the issue you might get in this problem one is, the first one is this pip install paperclip, which basically copies the command and paste it. Then there is a batch file. Okay, so you have to create a batch file after you have coded your syntaxes and your program. You have to create a batch file so that you can run the program with the Windows R. This program is basically for if you want to copy something, and if you want to copy some like big sentences, you are writing a mail and something like that, and there are certain kind of syntaxes which you are using every day, and you want to copy that thing. So you can just put a keyword for that syntax for that particular line, and you can attach it in a dictionary. Basically, this is a keyword and this is the meaning of it. So you can attach it and you can just run it by the command of Python. So you will run the Python command along with the program name and the syntax. So suppose I always use the sys.out.println for Java, and it's very hard to type when you are doing a online competitive coding or normal practicing in a online compiler. So that's where I can deal with this, and that's where I can deal with this problems, and we can get a solution that we just run this command with sys, and we can get the whole text pasted for us. So let's just go and see what actually we are dealing with here. And yeah, so I am making this video again because yesterday there was no sound and I kind of lost this PPT. So yeah, so this is, you can see, this is a paperclip.copy hello world, and if you print that same thing with paste, it will get printed. And these are the text options which you are getting. That these are the text. This is the dictionary, and you have the agree, busy, upshell, and sys as a keyword, and the meaning is presented there. Same like this, you have this as I told you before, the sys of keyword, which will be useful for me for doing the system.out.println. Same if I am coming to this print sys.argv, it's basically the system argument, and it will come into picture once you do it. So the sys.argv will be very useful. I also searched it a lot what actually it means. So the sys or .argv, the first index will always be reserved for the Python program, and the second index will be your I can say the syntaxes or the inputs for that program. And so the key phrase here will be the Python program will be chapter prod1.py, and the syntax will be the basically the input will be the text keys. And same thing, the code is pretty much simple, that there is a key phrase, and key phrase will be checked in text. If let me just go down, yeah, so the key phrase is there, okay, and it will be checked in text then if the text exists or not. If the text doesn't exist, then we will tell them the no text found. If the text exists, we will copy it. And coming to here, you can see that how you can navigate and how you can run the program in a command line interpreter. And see, I have copied this, and the same thing now I tried to paste it down, and it got pasted properly. So this is how you will create a file, normal file in Notepad++. You will give the py.exe, and you will give the path of your file and program name, and then you will save this file to any of the particular location, and then you will be going to that location and running the file along with the input command. So in that way you will be able to run the program and you will be able to print it. So this is how it is, and I will be coding everything daily also, and I will be making this video every day, and I hope that I should complete this book, and if that is a success, we will start doing more books every day now and then.